some fun, or just to soak up all the sun? Why is confidence not your thing? RYLA will help you with these things. Leadership is our main concern, and it is a quality we wish to learn. Achievement challenges that we crave, instead of standing up and being brave. RYLA, we told you why we're here today.
You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. I beg and borrow and steal at first sight, and it's real. I didn't know I would feel it, but it's in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad, I missed you so bad, I missed you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad, and you should know that I missed you so, so bad. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad, I missed you so bad, I missed you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad, and you should know that, so call me maybe.
Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. If you believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Baby, you know that dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life, it's for us to keep. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Try as they may, they can never define what's been said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Touch of your hand lets me know
It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country.
Cecil.
For those of you who don't officially know me, I'm Vivek Shrestha,
I'm Jennifer Howe.
and thankfully because of you guys.
Excuse me, could you speak up, please?
Sorry about that. But thanks to you guys, we have attended this fantastic course, RYLA 2013. Now, before I talk to you about our experiences in RYLA, I'd like to first talk to you about what RYLA actually involves. So the main thing about RYLA is leadership, okay? And RYLA aims to develop our leadership skills, but on doing so, it develops other skills, such as communication, as I'm currently doing, and teamwork, how everybody needs to work in harmony to achieve. One of the main things also that they've been talking about is the development of an individual as being a productive member of society, being a hard worker, being respectful and selfless. And that is why RYLA has changed me for one. Well, that's where we were, Auchingillan. It's such a beautiful environment we were in. You can see the wide expanse of land and the mountainous conditions. That would be our accommodation. We lived in there for 5 days and it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
There were a lot of people there. Some of them hadn't actually met any of us yet, so they were quite nervous, but we all got along very well. We had 4 different leaders. We had Siobhan, who was kind of like the mothering type. We had Christine, who was the chef, and she was wonderful with it. We had Jimmy. He was the disciplinarian. He knew when to tell us to go to bed, because we didn't. And there was Gillian, who was kind of down with the kids. She kind of understood what was going on.
And I'd like to also add that it was quite scary meeting these new people. I, for one, was quite nervous, but I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to stay with these guys for 5 days, so I better get knowing them. So that's what I did, got to know them really well, to the point that I'm still friends with them, still in contact with them, and regularly meet up with them.
The activities, they were varied. Some of them were terrifying, I can honestly say. This is basically what we did. They were challenging, I think that was one of the main things, but all of them involved team spirit and you couldn't get through them without your team. Each different activity involved a leader. For me, I was leading the abseiling, which meant I had to help those that were afraid of heights and whatnot. Other things we did included mountain biking, which I thought I loved. Turns out I don't. Crate climbing, which I also thought I might love. I really didn't. But everything else was incredible. There wasn't one thing that you could honestly say you didn't enjoy at some point.
And I might also like to add that the pole climb was absolutely fantastic. But the thing is, a lot of trust had to be done because people were taking the slack from the rope as everyone was climbing up. So you had to trust that they were actually pulling it so that when we did fall, we wouldn't crash to our doom. So that was good. And I actually went up twice with actually 2 people on that small platform. Yeah, we were basically hugging each other at the top. And it was very fun. So this is a typical day. We have to wake up at 8 AM. Especially in somewhere that is not really good, but we did it anyway. To the point that actually when I came home, I woke up at 8 AM for some strange reason. We had breakfast, we set up and we cleaned up, and domestic duties and all the cleaning up. We got used to that routine. We would have leadership meetings, but the second thing in the day, so that we would understand how we would go about conducting ourselves as being a leader, and not just go off a tangent and not listen to anyone's ideas. We did activities after that, water walkers, as I'll probably go back, which is this one over here. It's really fun. You're basically like a hamster in a ball, and you're running about. It's so good, and you fall about, and it's really, really fun. And that's my friend Gary, who is immersed himself. Well, it looks as if he's immersed himself in water. We've done, in this particular one, we did archery and abseiling and a barbecue. Now, that barbecue was fantastic. The weather was hot. The amount of food that we ate was ridiculous, and it was really, really good. We had a lot of presentations by other people. There was this person who was from the Scouts. He did a presentation on leadership and the 4 main leadership styles, which was delegation, consulting, directing, and persuading. And that also helped us becoming better leaders. And then we had honesty time, which was a time where we could unwind and get to know each other even more and reflect on the day. And then lights out at 11 or 12.
Scary moments. There were a lot of them, to be honest. This is the wall. I don't know if you've ever done rock climbing before, but when you're at the top and you look down, it's probably not the best idea, because you're hanging on and you just kind of scream, "I'm coming down now, I'm coming down." The abseiling, there were a lot of terrified faces when you're kind of at that moment where you're leaning off a ledge and you look down. I think the point of this was don't look down. Other scary moments involve mountain biking. When you go down the hill and you fall off your bike and you hurt yourself. Not that that happened or anything, but...
But yeah, the climbing wall was, coming back to that, one of the most scary parts in everyone. It was really scary. Either the heights or the fact that you were scared of falling to your doom. Anyway, it was fantastic. I loved it, for one. My friend, he's actually a rock climber, and he's been always nagging at me, "Come on, do some rock climbing, come on, do some rock climbing," and I was like, no, I can't be bothered. But by doing this, I'm actually going to take up rock climbing with him and see what's rock climbing all about, and hope it'll be fun, as it was for me. Fun highlights.
This is us when we had just arrived, and the leaders decided that it was a good idea to throw us all together and just make us talk to each other. So they made us turn someone into a mummy. There were 2 teams, and we were given toilet roll, and they says, just make them a mummy. So we all had to work together and just cover them, basically. I think that's Shannon?
No, that was one of our friends that we made, Craig. Yeah, so we covered him in toilet roll. Hopefully he could breathe, but he was wheezing, but we didn't mean that. Anyway, yeah, so we covered him in toilet roll, and that was really good because it made us come together as a team. And that first moment was really a moment where teamwork was in place, which was really good. Right, raft building. As you can see, I'm yelling. But yeah, raft building was fantastic. So basically we were split into 2 teams, and we were given barrels, rope and logs. And we had to make a raft in any arrangement of those items that I have said. Now, I think we did a cross type raft. It was good, yeah, it was good, until we got halfway around the pond and we kind of fell in. And we're swimming.
Ours stayed together though.
Yeah,
so
ours did stay together, that was true, but most people kind of fell off, which was really, really fun. It was fantastic to be, again, as a team, and good to communicate and understand what the most effective raft would be, because I think there was about 6 people on that raft, so I mean, I don't know if we could have held it or not, so we had to get the right arrangement. And
Mountain biking! I think this was the moment I convinced myself that mountain biking was my life passion. To the extent when I came home and told my parents I need a mountain bike.
Anybody want to buy a second-hand mountain
Yeah. It wasn't the best idea, but it was so much fun. In this instance, we were being this is Cammy here. He was one of the instructors. We were being taught how to kind of control the bike, how to go as slowly as possible without falling off. I think Vivek, you were the best at that one. You got.
I did try.
Vivek has made it to the finish line. Mountain biking was less about teamwork and more about being confident. There were so many hills and so many kind of off-road terrains that you were really challenged, and I think that was a really great experience for all of us.
And then when you come home, you had 4 days in hospital. First time on your new mountain
I'll
bike.
try not to.
Unfortunately, she fell. And
You weren't supposed to say that.
Tell the audience how big the bruise was.
Oh, it was so big. We don't have a picture of
No,
it.
you don't.
But
It's
it
too
was
graphic.
about this size. Oh, my leg was brilliant.
Unfortunately.
So you were overconfident from your
A little
from
bit.
your weekend ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a text from her saying I fell off my mountain bike. Are you okay? No, I'm in hospital. So yeah. Well, this is one of the team building exercises that we did. So basically we were split into 2 sides and there was like a no man's land in the middle. And what we had to do is pass batons across this no man's land. And obviously it's not as simple as going like that. We would have to stretch our whole body, and that is what we did. And this was really good because one, it was so fun seeing people fall. Fantastic. This is Gary over here. He fell and actually broke that. And that jug has been there for about 5-10 years, and he broke it. So yeah, this was really fun, really fantastic. The team spirit, everyone there together to pass that baton over that no man's land. It was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Right. So. What we learned from RYLA. Well, personally what I've learned from RYLA is that I've developed my confidence. I am a much more open guy. I can express myself much more fluently, well I hope to anyway, and I have the will to strive and achieve my very best potential, because after doing this RYLA I've realised that working hard is the most important thing in life, and if you don't work hard you won't achieve, and RYLA made that really evident because of the satisfaction I got from achieving and effectively doing a task. I've also had a lot of teamwork with others. I've understood the mechanics of how a team kind of works, and that everybody is in harmony together and they work together. Also the fact that you need to respect others, you need to understand their ideas, you need to understand where they're coming from and not just disregard what they're saying. I've also understood that I'm also quite independent at times when I want to be, but at times I can also be flexible and adaptable, I would like to think.
I'd have to agree with Vivek. The confidence that RYLA has given me is incredible. We're currently in the process of applying for universities, and I've recently decided that I would like to move away to Stirling, which is terrifying because it means I'm away from my parents. But I think that with the confidence that RYLA has given me, it's really helped that. Also, next week I'll be performing in one of the lunchtime shows in Charles Week, and I don't think that I would have been able to do that before. So it's a really great experience.
So after RYLA, after completing this fantastic course, the skills that I've learned were extremely transferable. I did the Gold Duke of Edinburgh, again another fantastic experience, but I would have to say that without RYLA, I really would have struggled in Gold Duke of Edinburgh, because there's a lot of orienteering, a lot of navigation that is required, and we did a lot of that in RYLA, understanding how a map works and relating what's on the map into the surrounding environment. And by doing that, we didn't really get lost in Gold Duke of Edinburgh, surprisingly. And though we were walking in fields and things like that, and roads were miles away. The orienteering really helped me. Young Enterprise, I don't know if any of you know this, but Young Enterprise is basically youngsters like me, teenagers, would be in a company. So they're running a company from scratch to generate money from either in any means, and there's a lot of communication, negotiations requiring that and presenting. And RYLA has given me the confidence, the communication that is required for me to be able to do that. And obviously the Rotary District Conference, I don't know if you know, I did a speech there about RYLA, and that was really nerve-wracking, I have to say, but nonetheless it was a fantastic experience, and it made me sort of think, it made me kind of know a bit more about myself, because I wouldn't have ever dreamt about talking to so many people. Well, I think it was 150, quite a lot of people, and I never would have ever thought I would be able to do that.
RYLA also gave me very good communication skills. Recently we had our house captain speeches in school, and I decided to run, and I used the communication skills that I learned in RYLA to speak to the audience, to try and get them to vote for me. I didn't get it, but it hasn't put me off. I'm still really confident that I did a good job. I still did it, so it counts for something.
I would also like to add that we have been involved in the charity End Polio Now. We had to organise a charitable event, and I actually had to lead it with another person, Susie, and we had to cycle around Millport, and we raised money for that, and we're currently totaling the money at this moment in time. It's fantastic to understand what this charity is about, and about how what we are doing will change lives. And thank you.
Thank you so much.
I really think we all know that we're here for many reasons, and all of them good, but I have to say that when you see the young ones coming back from the RYLA week and giving their presentations, it really highlights just how good that particular scheme is. And if we see more of these young people in the future doing as well as they did tonight, it would be just great. And I love it when you come forward and do your bit. Great, absolutely. So, on behalf of Eastwood Rotary Club, Jennifer,
could you turn round, Barbara, so I can get...
I'm sure you'll do great things in the future.
Thank you.
I have every confidence. And we now expect you to be good members of Rotary from here on in. Do you want to put these in these wee...